After 6 months, the United States Space Administration finally approved ArcJet as the contractor for the Mars Shop project's propulsion and communication systems. Having my team start working on the XMB booster before we secured the contract was a gamble, but it looks like it's going to pay off big. We have a lot of details to hash out with the agency, and we have a lot of work ahead of us, but I think this contract will finally put ArcJet on the map. Mars project notes. September 2075. I was fortunate to be able to add Dr. Rory McClellan to the XMB booster team today. There are a few people who can match Dr. McClellan's aptitude with nuclear propulsion systems, so this truly was a coup. It cost the company a heck of a lot of money to hire him away from his military contracting job, but I'm sure it will be well worth every dollar. We promised the USSA that the booster will be ready at least a year before their July 2078 launch date. Oh, well, that didn't turn out well, did it? So the bombs dropped the year before. So they were already making a gamble on with predictive algorithms. With Dr. McClellan at the helm, we should be able to meet that deadline with time to spare. Too bad that was an overprojection on Reinhardt's part. Dr. McClellan's informed me that we have a problem with the XMB booster. The USSA is demanding that the engine can't exceed their strict weight allowance, but thanks to the uranium refinement subsystem, we're a few hundred tons over. We're 1 month behind schedule, and I'm frankly starting to panic. Dr. McClellan assures me he'll find a solution soon, but that isn't helping me get to sleep at night. Of course it's not. You overstated your capabilities, Reinhardt. The USSA has started their public relations campaign for the Mars Shop project, and ArcJet Systems is finding itself caught right in the middle. In the last week, I've fielded 15 separate interviews with everyone asking the same questions over and over again. Welcome to political life. They all want to know when we're delivering the XMB booster so they can take their pretty pictures of the USSA test firing it for the first time. And all I can do is keep smiling and lying through my teeth that the XMB will be delivered when it's ready. I hope that Dr. McClellan solves our weight problem soon, or we're never going to get a contract from the USSA ever again. Well, that's what happens when you put out false information. I can't believe it, but Dr. McClellan's team finally solved the XMB's weight problem. Now all we need to do is finish tightening a few screws and hoist the thing up into the engine core. If we're lucky, we'll be able to test fire the boosters right away after the new year. It's funny how things seem so bleak and chaotic during the year, but it all comes together for us just in time for the holidays. I'm sure it did. We've scheduled a photo opportunity tomorrow for the XMB boosters' first test firing in the engine core. We're going to stick them all down in the control room and let them shoot their pictures through the thermoglass window after Dr. McClellan gives them a short explanation of how the booster works. The engines put out a hell of a lot of thrust, so it should be quite the spectacular show. Which probably didn't happen, that we know of. It's been of course there was an accident. There's always an accident with rocket boosters. It's been 2 weeks since the accident before the XMB boosters test firing event. Somehow, a photographer managed to wander past security and get into the engine core a few hours early. Dr. McClellan was running a quick test on the booster, letting it run for only a few seconds to make sure it was good and ready for the demonstration, and burned the photographer to ash. Wow. Thank God no one else saw what happened. I'm having Brent take care of the remains. After all, that's why I hired him. Oh, dude. That's cheap. And petty. If word of this accident goes public, we'll be shut down, and I may as well put a for sale sign out front. Okay, we read that one. All the unrest overseas is making the USSA nervous about proceeding with the Mars Shot project. They're telling me they may have to delay a year or more depending on what happens. If that's true, we'll just have to make do with the proceeds from the Deep Range Transmitter contract, which we've already completed. I'm trying to keep everyone's spirits up around here, but it's getting harder and harder with the world falling apart around us. Hopefully our government will work things out and we can all get back to work. Of course, we rely on that. Discarded ArcJet work log. Let's take a listen to this.
Why the heck are they making us record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is Technician Rand, ArcJet Propulsion Division. I'm here with Technician Janowski, work log A1190. Janowski and I have been working on the Mars Shot project for about 3 months now, and I think we have the thrust calculations worked out.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. Be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Hey, easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're gonna get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, especially since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, and just wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember. But I'm trying not to imagine getting my head blown off when I'm on the front line, and keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it's important to me, okay?
All right. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you toss this tape and we'll start a new one.
ArcJet Systems, Repair Department Terminal. Here there be dragons. Okay. Install a new terminal in Reinhardt's office. He's demanding some serious security on it now that we've got the Mars Shot contract. I'm not sure if he's being paranoid or if he's got a real reason to worry. I'll set him up with the best we've got for now. Repair order 098A112. Okay, now I'm convinced Reinhardt is paranoid. He's had me put in automated security turrets in the main hallway outside his office. You think we were working for the military instead of just the United States Space Administration? Well, seeing as the USSA probably had contracts with the military, you're not too far off. Okay, wait, that's interesting. There's log entries that look like they're missing. Because look, 98A100, 112, 115, and then it skips to 122. Got McClellan constantly bugging me that the mainframe keeps running out of space. I've ordered some more storage from our supplier, but we're rapidly running out of room down here for any more consoles. I might have to talk Reinhardt into letting us spill over into the office sections. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Brent came down and had me pull all of the video surveillance records from the mainframe last month. I asked if he wanted me to just make it backups, but he just grunted like he always does and demanded the originals. I have no idea what he's doing with them, and I don't want to know. As long as I keep getting a paycheck, I could care less. This is probably Brent who's doing this stuff. Actually, I think we destroyed most of the turrets. Please exercise caution around turrets. Users should always assume the turrets are loaded and capable of live fire. Of course. About your defense system. Turret operations should be limited to trained professionals only. Consumer commands are limited to activation, deactivation of the turrets. Hard line to this terminal. For all other operations, please refer to a licensed technician. Any tampering will void warranty and indemnify the manufacturer against potential injury and or death caused to users by passers-by. Wow. Yep. Laser turret, 0% offline error. Yeah, because we just destroyed them, so I think it does pick it up. That's kind of hilarious, actually. I'm still gonna click deactivate. From Thomas Reinhardt, CEO, to all reception area employees. I realize that our announcement regarding the Mars Shot project has caused quite a lot of excitement with the national media. If any members of the press are requesting statements or interviews, please direct them to our public relations department. Do not attempt to answer any questions or give any information regarding the project unless their pre-authorization has been provided. From Sam Brent, security lead, to front reception. As requested, I've had a floor safe installed in the front office area. This should allow you to pay for any incoming deliveries or store valuables until they can be transferred to a more secure location. Let me know if you have any issues with the safe or the locking mechanism.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine, I'm sure he took shop class. Oh look, he's reading the science mags. How cute.
Har har har. Shop class. Let's see them make this in shop class. My marvel of engineering. The finest in weaponized refuse acceleration. My beauty. My junk jet. They'll see. The engineers with their suits